Mounce, BBG, chapter 32, sentence 5. All right, this is kind of a strange one because of the use of, or the way poieo is used, but hopefully you recognize that many verbs have something of a semantic range. And, you know, Jesus, when it's talking about the disciples, he didn't make 12. He didn't create 12, but he did choose 12. So it's the idea of appointing, or it was his decision, and he essentially they became. It's the idea is that they became disciples because of his choice. So that's why you can use a verb like poieo to talk about his choice of the 12. So in this case, from poieo, but you got an augment, you got an epsilon nu at the end to tell you that it's third singular. You got the sigma to tell you that it's aorist as well beyond the augment. So it's aorist active, the third singular, and he chose is the way we're going to run with this one. He chose 12 in order that. Why did he choose 12? In order that. And then here's osin. And again, you remember if you learned the verbal paradigm the way I did, it was oase ameneteusi for the present. Well, for the subjunctive, all you do is elongate that connecting vowel, and then you end up with omen eta osin, which also happens to be the paradigm for the subjunctive form of ami. So in this case, as a third plural, so that they might be. So that they might be met autou with him. I love this verse by that way. Why did he choose them? He chose them that they might be with him. That's cool. That's the first thing. First reason he chose them. They might be with him. And in order that, and then, this one's from apostello, but again, with that elongated connecting vowel, tells you another subjunctive, but it's a present subjunctive here. And it's third singular. He might send, right? He might send them. And then you have a bunch of present infinitives, and hopefully you recognize that right off the hand. Keruso, but then you got epsilon iota nu. Echo, but you got epsilon iota nu. Then ekbalo, but you got epsilon iota nu. So all of those are present infinitive endings. So going back to the beginning and just translating them that way, and authority, demons, right? So we'll go back to the beginning and just pick it apart. And he chose 12 in order they might be with him, and in order that he might send them to preach and to have authority to cast out the demons. Easy enough.